Hey everyone, welcome back to Fluent English Pod, where we help you train your mind to think in English and speak fluently. I'm Dave with our co-host Emma.
Hey, we're so glad you're here. Whether you're listening on your way to work, while making dinner, or just winding down for the day, thanks for spending this time with us.
Whether you are a new listener or a long-time one, we welcome you to our English podcast. Let's hear our today's topic.
Today, we're diving into a topic that has completely changed the way people find love: online dating. We're talking about success stories, the downsides, and whether swiping right can actually lead to true love.
That's right. Love is complicated enough, but when you add apps, algorithms, and ghosting into the mix, it becomes a whole new world. First of all, let's share our individual perspectives on what love really is.
Oh, we're getting personal right away. I believe love isn't just about attraction or chemistry. It's about connection, trust, and emotional security. Love is when you feel safe being your true self with someone, knowing they accept you with all your strengths and flaws. It's not just about the exciting butterflies in the stomach feeling at the beginning. It's about having someone who stands by you through the ups and downs. When someone remembers the little things that matter to you, supports your dreams, and communicates openly. What about you, Dave? What's love from a guy's perspective?
That's a great take, Emma. From a guy's perspective, love is about loyalty, partnership, and deep emotional connection. It's not just about feeling excited when you first meet someone. It's about choosing them every day, even when things get tough. For me, love means having someone who supports you, challenges you to grow, and makes life's struggles feel a little easier. It's about trust, knowing that no matter what, you have each other's backs. A lot of guys might not always express their emotions openly, but love is shown in actions. It's in the way we remember the little details, how we show up when we're needed, and how we protect and respect our partner. What do you think, Emma? Does love mean the same thing to both men and women?
I love that perspective, Dave. I think at its core, love has the same foundation for both men and women: trust, connection, and effort. But the way we express and experience love can be different. Women often value emotional depth and communication. We want to feel heard, understood, and emotionally connected. Small gestures, thoughtful words, and consistency mean a lot. Men, on the other hand, might show love more through actions, being protective, solving problems, or simply being present. And I think that's where misunderstandings happen in relationships. One person might express love differently than the other expects.
Since we've both shared our thoughts on love, we'd love to hear from our listeners. What does love mean to you? Drop a comment below. Emma and I are excited to know about your opinions on it. Now let's dive into today's topic. So, Emma, have you ever tried online dating?
Yes, I have. I remember when I first started, I was really skeptical. I had just come out of a long-term relationship and thought, how can I possibly find someone meaningful online? But then I started swiping. It's an interesting experience. Some people find the one online, while others just end up endlessly swiping and always trying to find the better one. How about you?
I've had my fair share of online dating experiences. Love can be tricky with online dating. It's easy to confuse infatuation with real love. I've been on plenty of dates through these apps. Some amazing, some, well, let's just say, interesting. I once matched with someone who looked nothing like their pictures, and another time, I had a great conversation with someone. But in real life, there was no chemistry at all. Believe it or not, some people actually do find love this way. It's a roller coaster, really.
That's the thing. Online dating is full of surprises. Let's start with the success stories, because believe it or not, some people actually do find love this way.
Absolutely. I have a friend who met his wife on a dating app. They started talking, went on a few dates, and now they're happily married with 2 kids. And I know another couple who met online, lived in different countries, and made it work through long-distance communication. It just proves that real connections can happen online.
And the best part? You can meet people you'd never come across in your daily life. Whether it's someone from another country or someone with shared niche interests, dating apps open up a whole new world of possibilities.
True, and let's be honest. Dating apps let you filter out things you don't want. Like, if you have a strong preference for a dog lover or someone who enjoys hiking, you can set that up in your profile. It's like shopping for love in a way.
But that's also part of the downside, isn't it? The endless choices can make people feel like there's always someone better out there. This can lead to commitment issues or just constantly swiping instead of actually getting to know someone.
Yeah, the paradox of choice. Too many options can make us less satisfied with the one we choose. Plus, let's talk about ghosting. That's when someone just stops replying with no explanation.
Oh, ghosting is the worst. And then there's catfishing, when someone pretends to be someone they're not, using fake pictures or misleading information. That's the dark side of online dating.
It makes you wonder, when it comes to online dating, what is love? Are we just falling for someone's curated online version of themselves? Sometimes it feels like people are just looking for something temporary. But real love? It's not found in just one perfect profile. It's built through time, effort, and real conversations. Let's pause for a moment. Let's quickly explain some of the words we've used today. Ghosting means suddenly cutting off communication with someone without any warning. Catfishing is when someone creates a fake identity to deceive others online. And paradox of choice means that having too many options can make decision-making harder.
That's a great way to learn new words. Now, let's go deeper. When it comes to online dating, what is love? Are we just falling for someone's curated online version of themselves?
That's a deep question. I think real love still comes down to emotional connection, shared experiences, and effort, whether you meet online or in person. Apps just help introduce people, but the real relationship happens off the app. That's why communication is so important. Since everything starts with texts and messages, it's easy to misread emotions. But real love, whether online or in person, is about learning each other's love language and making an effort.
Exactly. You might swipe for attraction, but you stay for the connection. Real love is about compatibility, trust, and commitment. It's not about where you meet, but what happens after.
I think it depends on how you use it. If you go in with realistic expectations and treat people with respect, it can be a great way to meet someone. But if you're just swiping endlessly without real conversations, it can feel empty.
I too believe that true love goes beyond swiping and texting. It's about genuine effort, commitment, and emotional depth.
Well said, Emma. We want to hear from our listeners. Have you tried online dating? Did it work for you? Let us know in the comments. All right, let's wrap this up. Emma, final thoughts. Do you think online dating is worth it?
That's a tough one, Dave. I think online dating can be worth it, but it really depends on how you approach it. If you go in with the right mindset, being patient, open-minded, and clear about what you want, it can definitely lead to meaningful connections.
That being said, it's not a magical solution. You have to be aware of the challenges, ghosting, superficial matches, and people who aren't always honest. But if you take the time to filter through and really get to know someone beyond just swiping, online dating can be a great way to meet people you might never cross paths with otherwise. So I'd say it's worth a shot. Just don't rely on it too much and always stay true to yourself.
Let's give a small work for our followers. Comment down below all the new words you learned today, and always thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to Fluent English Pod and join us next time for more fun conversations.
Until then, happy swiping. Or not. Bye, everyone.